This allows you to swing your equipped weapon. Or use the item that you are holding. Combos are chains of successful attacks that grow with each consecutive hit on an enemy. If you land 3 to 4 consecutive hits, it triggers a combo swing that deals bonus damage. And it could also trigger your weapon's special effect, if it has one. The final attack of the combo will always activate regardless of if it's hitting an enemy or not. Almost every weapon/item has tooltips, so be sure to hover over them if you're unsure of their effects. You can hover your mouse over items in your hotbar to view its effects. R, which is to kick. A method of staggering enemies, useful for interrupting enemy attacks or creating distance. Kicks can be used to stun-lock enemies, but repeated use can cause stun decay, making them gradually resistant to further stuns. As you can see here, this brute becomes more resistant to stuns through kicks. If we chain together M1 plus R, we have a simple method of killing enemies. The kick stuns the enemy while the attack deals damage to it. Block/parry, which is E. Blocking with a weapon significantly lowers the incoming damage. However, as seen in this video, 4 consecutive hits while blocking breaks your block. When your block is broken, you are unable to block again for 10 seconds. It would be wise to constantly refresh your block after each attack. This is the damage taken without blocking, and this is the damage taken with blocking. Similar to stun decay, there's also block decay. The defense reduction goes from 75 to 55%. As you can see, the damage being dealt is increasing. Blocking 0.6 seconds after an enemy attacks is called a parry. It reduces damage up to 75%. While both techniques reduce damage, a well-timed parry provides better damage reduction. However, there is one exception for parrying, which is the shield. It provides a 1.5 parry window rather than 0.6. The shield also provides further resistance to damage. Parrying can be performed with every single melee weapon. Alongside that, you can almost parry every attack in the game. Parrying and blocking also regenerates 10 stamina. It jumpstarts the stamina regeneration process as seen here. With what you have learned, here is a combo you could try out. Try to parry the enemy's attacks, then use the opportunity to attack it while it's stunned. Continue this with a kick to stun it even longer, then repeat. The combination should look like this: block, attack, kick, attack. You can experiment with it and develop different combos as you play. Dash/combat roll, which is Q. Dashing is used as a form of mobility. When you're not holding an item, dashing is directional to the camera. This means you will dash in the direction that your camera is facing. Dashing is essential for better movement. It can be used for looting or escaping dangerous situations. dashing into obstacles or walls can stun you. This can be dangerous as you can get caught by enemies during your escape. Dashing can be used to get across environmental obstacles. As seen here, instead of running around, you can just dash over it to get across. Be careful of dashing recklessly, you could break your legs. When your leg is broken, you are incapable of dashing, combat rolling, and sprinting. There are two ways you can recover from a broken leg: walking it off or using a brace. If you get hit before your leg is fully healed and you have a brace on, it will refresh the timer and break the brace. While holding an item, your dash will always move you in the direction your character is currently facing. Unlike directional dashing, this form of dashing isn't reliant on where your camera is facing. You can also dash into obstacles without being staggered. Item held dashes provide stagger immunity. This can be used for movement with high camera angles. When you dash in this camera angle without an item in hand, you can get staggered. Combat dashing is a great way of repositioning in combat without needing to change camera angles. It also allows you to avoid taking damage from enemies by getting out of their reach. When you perform a combat dash while pressing A or D, you perform an action called a combat roll. Combat rolling is important because it gives the user iframes. As seen in this video, the player is rolling the enemy's attacks and not taking any damage. Any form of combat dashes can put out fire. WS or combat rolling. This is especially useful in scenarios where you are playing a fire-vulnerable origin. Crouching, which is C. Crouching can be used to regenerate stamina faster. This is regular stamina regeneration without crouching. And this is stamina regeneration while crouching. Here is a comparison of both. Not crouching makes regenerating stamina take almost double the time. Crouching enhances your stealth, allowing you to sneak up closer before getting caught. You can get way closer to enemies without them detecting you easily. As seen in this video, the enemy does not detect the player while they're crouching. However, as the player begins to stand up, it detects them, moving on to takedowns.